So, James, for the audience, can you give some simple ways of practicing this self-reflection?
Mm, yes, it's a very accessible approach that I use, and everybody who is engaged and with understanding themselves, and everyone who is a high performer have a few practices that help them on a daily basis. And first of all, you have to cultivate your curiosity. Each one of us is a little bit different, and each one of us will be able to use the tools that are available to us in different ways. And there are many tools that can help you to understand more about who you are. But the first step is really, just as we both mentioned, is really to put pen to paper and to write and to journal. And it can be a very simple process. What I do every day without fail, even on Saturdays and Sundays, I will do this. And it's a simple act of thinking about, first of all, what I'm planning on doing for the day and what I want to accomplish and what are the non-negotiables for the day in terms of tasks, in terms of projects, in terms of personal growth and development, in terms of how I am going to interact with others. And then at the end of the day, I reflect back and I say, well, here's what happened in my day. And so this is an act of journaling. It's writing down your thoughts. It's writing down what you plan to do. It's writing down what you accomplished, and then comparing it and say, okay, here's where I can improve. So journaling is the first step. And there's multiple kinds of journals. I just mentioned one, which is just identifying what you're going to do at the start of the day, and then reflecting back. There's something known as a gratitude journal, which is really simple. It's one of the best things that you can do to get a good night's sleep, and that is, at the end of the day, all you need to do is write down 3 things that you're grateful for. And it doesn't have to be a major, huge thing. It can be very, very simple. I'm thankful that I had a wonderful dinner with my family tonight. I'm thankful that I have a smile on my face tonight before I go to bed. I'm thankful for the interaction I had today while shopping in the supermarket. There's when you think back on your day, it's so easy to find at least 3 things that you're grateful for. And by putting those on paper, right at your bedstand before you go to sleep at night, really a very, very powerful technique to get jump started on the journaling process. So everybody who's watching today can get started with that tonight. And I encourage you to do so. And it's all about taking that first step. High performers consistently exceed their standard norms. So taking that first step and consistently taking the next step and the next step, building habits into your life, stacking habits on top of one another. If you have a routine at night where you brush your teeth and you wash your face and you take your vitamins, whatever it might be, it's easy to add a new habit. Just stack a simple habit on top of those that you already do. And that simple habit can be your gratitude journal. And so that's the first step, is really to take the time to self-reflect through journaling.
Wow, that's great. And I can second you. Since few months, even I have learned this and developed this habit, from my mentor. I have been following this since now 8, 9 to 10 months, and it is working like a magic for me. My fear, whatever I used to have earlier, those are replaced by faith now. And I am more confident on doing more things. So the simple habit of journaling, then gratitude is so powerful that, I mean, sometimes I wonder that there is a lot of power into this small things, daily things, small things on daily basis, but people ignore it. This is something which every one of us can do, right? But very
Mhm.
few people do this, and we miss on all these small things, and we think that something complicated will happen in our life and that will change our life, but no, some simple things, simple proven things. This is basically gratitude is many people have actually practiced it and they have got the results also. It is so simple to practice, but still people don't do it. But I think the people who are in this room and watching us live on YouTube, they now from today they will start practicing gratitude journal, and also they will start planning their whole day. So all these small habits have tremendous power.